Just talk about your guys' response in the fourth set after you won the first two sets rather handily, and then battling back from them winning the third set and kind of putting them away.
I think it really goes to show that how great of a team we are. That we obviously weren't playing our best tonight. Not to take anything away from Baylor, they played awesome. They're a great team, but I don't think we were as sharp as we wanted to be. And I think it would have been really easy to keep that little bit of lack of focus that we had in set 3 and take it to 5. But we really came back and we sharpened up and we won.
In the second set and at the end of the fourth set, you really kind of took over with a couple of big swings. Just talk about the mentality of what you were kind of looking to do in terms of putting it away and kind of willing your team to victory.
I think we just needed some people to step up. As I said, we're as sharp as we wanted to be, and so I think that we tried to take it upon ourselves. To what can I do? If I can get a few more kills, try to keep my serve a little bit tougher, things like that. That just really added. So.
It seemed like they made a couple of adjustments after the intermission. Just talk about some of the things they did to kind of battle back to you guys, and then how you guys kind of responded in the fourth set.
I definitely think they decided to do a lot more shotting. Some of those short tips and pushing it deep to the corners. And I think at first maybe we didn't respond the way we wanted to, but in the fourth set we were able to come back and pick up on those.
Just talk about your team's response after Baylor came back and took the third set to come back and kind of fight and grit out that fourth set to come up with the fourth set victory.
Well, it was a match that found us actually being exposed a little bit. Our freshmen Dixon, Whitman, who played so well last weekend. It shows what can happen when someone has a week worth, of preparation and a video that they can use to prepare. Those two freshmen got exposed a little bit. They were exposed as hitters, and they were exposed as passers, and they were exposed as defenders. And our kids didn't really respond very well to a lot of what Baylor was trying to do. So while we're happy with the win, there's an awful lot on that video that's going to be fodder for practice this coming week.
Is that one of the biggest adjustments for the freshmen, basically coming into a level where people can now all of a sudden scout you a little bit better and be more prepared to adjust to you?
I think so. I think both of those kids, Dixon and Whitman, when things got kind of tough out there, the match got close, and it was perhaps unexpected by them. I don't know. But when things got close, they resorted to things that worked for them at earlier levels of play, talking about high school and perhaps club volleyball. And I think that's one of the things that they're both going to have to address. They're going to have to understand what kinds of execution in certain situations works at this level and what doesn't.
Finally, this is a tournament that's kind of designed to do that. I mean, you guys played the first match, the first weekend, and played very well, hit 410 as a team. And now, obviously, you have to be happy with the fact that you grinded it out, but talk about the role of this tournament to kind of make them take that next step up, both as a team and the two freshmen.
Well, you're right. This is the tournament that we put together to make sure that we got this kind of competition, and would have to be where we would have to address the things that we weren't doing very well. And Baylor did really thanks to Baylor for doing it, but they did a great job of exposing us. They started tipping the ball on us. They were pushing the ball all around the court. Our players weren't responding very well. They double-teamed us on some blocking, and they've set the middle and tipped out of the middle. They did a whole lot of things that were stressful to us, and we didn't answer very well. But I'm awfully glad it happened, because now we know what we have to work on.
Thanks, Mike, and we'll talk to you later this weekend.
Thanks, Steve.